Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is for you to empower your mind with these principles. The goal, obviously, is for you to have an amazing life, regardless of what that looks like. That is always the goal for me and for every human being. That's my goal that I empowering others to adapt also, so that they can actually experience an amazing life. My life changed in 2021. That's when I started this journey. It was December 2021, and it started in Jamaica. I was visiting Jamaica, and it was a period of about a week, but first few days while I was down there, it was like I was dealing with a lot of things, a lot of challenges in my life that I wanted to figure out. And I got there Thursday, and by Saturday morning, not only did all the problems I found solution for, but I also find solution in just life and improving my life. And over the last 3 years at this point, well, almost 3 years, I've really been on a journey of just really mastering myself, learning myself, and figuring life out. Really and truly, that's all I aim to do every day, is make things make sense, because the more I make things make sense, is the more amazing my life become. Across the board, man, And when I reflect on it, I think it was last summer, August of last year, I was reflecting on what happened to me in the process, or, what was the process that got me to change from being, I wouldn't say I was ever a pessimist, but, just always in the past, I used to be just like everybody else, man, just just worried about things, or just stressing out, or whatever the case is. But over the last few years, people, regardless of what's happening in my life, good, great, bad, whatever, it doesn't freaking matter, man. My life is always amazing. It's always amazing because I feel like I am in control of my life. So I guess really and truly what I'm saying to you is that these principles that I'm going to share with you today, I call them my empowered mind system. And it's really a process that I went through that I know that if you adapt, you will also be on your journey of creating your amazing life. And that's a never-ending journey, people, because no matter how great things are, it can always be better. There's always room for improvement, and that's got to be your mindset. That is my philosophy anyway. So with that being said, people, I'll start with the first phase. With anything in life, it always start with a goal. What is the goal? My goal for you, for me, and for everybody is for us to have an amazing life on this earth. And thus the name I created, Heaven on Earth, man. It's like I want everyone to have an amazing life. That is truly heaven on earth, at least in my opinion. Number one, though, is that you have to have a goal, people. You have to create goals, man, because without goals, it's like a ship. If you have no destination in mind, there's only two things that's going to happen. You're going to end up, multiple things can happen, but my point is, you're either going to crash, get lost, land on the rocks, or end up somewhere where you have no intention or desire to be. You know what I'm saying? So you must have goals, people, and they don't have to be nothing complicated, man. I just want you to come up with goals of things that you would like to see more of in your life, And my main three obviously is finances, relationship, health, and fitness. Those are the main three phases of life, and I think you should have goals in those three areas. And of course, you can come up with many other ones, but those are the main three that I would suggest. Now, once you have goals in place, then the next thing is that it's like you're creating that goal. You're creating it, and the way you create it, people, is you affirm or declare the things you want. You have to affirm and declare the things you want, because your mind and the way you are right now is not used to you experiencing the goals you have, because you have not done that yet. right? So in order for that to come about is that you must declare on a daily basis, like write down actual phrases. And I give it a phrase, the way you start them off is, I am grateful now that I am blank. Whatever that is, you can put as many things as you want, but every single last one of them need to start off that way. I am grateful now that I am blank. You know, whatever that is, people, you writing your goals, but that's the way you're gonna affirm them. Okay, the steps that are necessary, the goals you want to accomplish, you're gonna state those goals in affirmation formats. Then literally, you're gonna say these affirmations 15 minutes every single day in front of the mirror. I don't care, 7 days a week, 365 years, man, a year without fail. Because what you're doing is you're reprogramming your mind to accept and embrace the things that you want, not the things you don't want. Most people think about the things they don't want, what they fear and all of that stuff. I'm teaching you how to focus on the things that you want in your life, not what you don't want. And that's how you do it. You do it through affirmations. And what's going to happen over time is that eventually you start believing the things that you're saying. And that's when the ideas and stuff will come. That's going to help you materialize it. So anyway, that's step number 2. So number 1 was goals. Number 2 is affirmation/declaration. Number 3, people, is that you have to work on your characteristics. You know, in order to be an amazing person, you have to have amazing characteristics, you know, great characteristics. I recommend characteristics of great leaders, because to achieve any real level of success, you must be a leader, people. You know, there's no I in team, man. You got to win as a group. And in order to really win as a group, you have to learn how to inspire and motivate and empower people to be their best version of themselves. So one of the characteristics, couple of the characteristics I rattle off to you is be a person of integrity. You know, be honest, man. You know, be a hard-working person. You know, being willing to do what it takes, man. Because if it was easy, everybody would have it, you know. Those are just a few. You can come up with some more characteristics that you would like to see for yourself. One of the biggest one, I think, is that you must be a person of compassion. You must have compassion, a genuine love to help others in order to be a great leader. That's one of the number 1 qualities, in my opinion. So after you get your characteristics down, which again, you're really intentionally working on developing these till they get to the point where it becomes as natural as breathing, people. That's when, to me, things become a habit, is when you do it without even thinking about it. The next one is I want you to work on your routine. See, here's the deal. The results you're having right now is because of a series of actions that you're taking on a daily basis. If you're not getting the results you want, you must change the routine that you have. So in order to accomplish the goals you have, you need to start figuring out what actions do you need to take that's going to deliver on that. Here's my suggestion to you. I got it in the resource link below. Headway app. That's an app I used to read a minimum of 3 to 5 books a day now. You know, I started off with 1 a day. Now I'm up to 3 to 5 a day, easy. When I'm driving, going places, you know, listen to the audiobooks, man. So you're feeding your mind consistently knowledge that's pertinent to you accomplishing your goals. So that's you creating routines, basically. That's just one idea. You need to figure out what other actions you need to take to manifest your goals. And here's the cool thing about it. See, the more you take these actions, especially consistently over time, day in, day out, what you're doing without even trying, people, is that you're creating new habits, the habits that you need in order to materialize the goals and visions that you see in your mind. So that's the last step, is basically you determine the habits you want to keep, the ones you don't want to keep, get rid of them by replacing them with new ones. That's how that works. You can't cut cold turkey. You got to replace them with one that you can use, all right? So anyways, that's really the top. That's the system I've used, is to go from basically the goal all the way to developing habits, people. That's how you materialize the life you want, man. With that being said, I declare, man, that you are a millionaire. You're married to the person of your dream, and you're in the greatest health of your life, man. You're in the best shape of your life. I pray also, people, that you really take what I'm saying to heart, man. I pray that the Spirit of God that's inside of you will lead you to living and accomplishing your amazing life on this earth, people. Y'all have an amazing day. We'll talk tomorrow.